Once, around the time commemorating all those we have lost, I received anti-Semitic hate that left my blood running cold. After, I felt I could actually connect to those stories of old, of people hiding and fighting and not giving in to all the hurt they were told, because even though I was scared, I have never felt more proud of who I am. See, I come from a long lineage of people who take a stand, who do not give in when they are hit, but rather try with every bit of soul they have in them to stand up and fight another day, to say, this is what I believe, this is what my ancestors longed to leave Egypt for, this is the family and home and traditions I adore, this is the tears and the blood, the puffy eyes and the black and blue marks that have healed and left a mark on the world. They reveal that even after battles and inquisitions and expulsions, we are still as excited and expressive and in love with who we are and the gift we were given thousands of years ago. See, this present, this gift, this thing that lifts the spirits of those trampled because of their belief in it, is not like a new toy, because, boy, toys get boring after a few good hours of play. Nay, this gift is a birth certificate, a thing that took generations in a smelting pot to get, and an identity that, when I say belongs to me, I am not signing myself up for slavery, but rather setting my potential free. You see, though I have commands that say what I should and should not do, and you can do basically anything you want to and still be true, for me to be, I have the opportunity to work harder and see the whole world in a new light, with some semblance of certainty that if I follow this path, my future will be bright. This ancient spirit that stirs in my soul can so easily ignite into a fire, and all those hardships can be left on the pyre, because all that matters is that we have risen, and that this isn't where we stop, but rather from where we move onward and up. You see, we are the butchers and the bakers and the candlestick makers. We are the engineers and the thinkers and the universe shakers. We are strong and proud and beautiful, and we will not run and hide with our tail between our legs because you try and scare us. Honey, they've been trying for centuries, and all they've done is wear themselves down to their knees, only left with their pleas for survival, for some kind of extension to their short lives. But all they got was extinction, and history books written in clear diction about their downfall. See, that's the distinction. To put it simply, we're still here. We have not disappeared, and so though we may not have it all, you've just given us yet another reason to thank God every day that we wake up and stand tall and look down those hallowed halls and know that tales of civilizations lost does not include us. We've made it through the maze, and so now we are left to amaze you with all we have accomplished, all the tarnish we've polished to make ourselves sparkle after you've thrown bucket and bucket and bucket of dirt trying to smother how we gleam. Doesn't it seem strange that we would survive this long? How our traditions and songs can revive the heart so strongly locked away? And hey, don't most passions fade and turn away? But ours is here to stay. There's something that runs through this blood, this deep, strong, wholesome, passionate Jewish blood that explains how we stood facing the barrel of a gun and knew our life was not about to end, but rather had just begun, and will continue to go on, because even when times are tough, we know we are strong. We are millions of people that make up a people. We are a nation, a religion, an identity, and whatever moral dilemma you may have over what we do and how we go on just makes us want to continue for that much longer. You see, every time you hit us, we get stronger. Our chain that you try to break can take all the beatings, because we have a seating at the table with our Father, our God, and so though our existence may be odd to you, in a world of blurs and ambiguity, it is the one thing I can say with absolute certainty is true. So thank you for your concern, but we are more than a collage of people. We are a family who have discerned what to do in the face of those like you. So that is your answer. That's how we know. That's how we stay strong and will continue to grow. We were given the map, and we have taken the time to tap into the wealth of information that will guide us home. So no, even though we have them, we don't need the drones to find out where we belong, because that map looks a lot like the veins in my hands, and I know that following it will lead me to the promised land. So your bullets, your bombs, and your guns cannot shun me away from the place where I belong, and I will make it there someday. Through the reign of your assault, to the reign of someone so much greater than you could ever imagine.